Oi pessoal, sou eu. Desculpem, é que eu demorei um pouquinho, mas vamos voltar de onde paramos. Bem, como sabem, a gente tinha dado uma pausa, porque fui almoçar, e agora estamos aqui, nesse ponto onde tem esse campo de energia. Agora vamos entrar nele.
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore style to me.
Aí chegamos. E dá pra ver basicamente que tem essa barreira aqui, que é invisível, mas dá pra enxergá-la direito.
Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. But they're also... there's an animal.
It's watching us. That's not an animal's gaze.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
É, como parece que vocês viram, parece que o plano do doutor está em andamento. Nós temos que impedir a todo custo. E aí o negócio é sinistro aqui, hein?
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight. Just countless bodies with animals standing watch over them.
Well, I think we can safely rule out the possibility that...
Is skirting around the topic you...
Just being cautious.
Esse doutor é insano mesmo. Vai ver os corpos. Parece que tem algo a mais.
Careful.
É, como vocês viram, o doutor já estava iniciando seu plano para querer se tornar um deus com as 3 luas, com aquela tal de trilunar, sendo 2 que ele tem da Columbina e um artificial que ele fez. E dá pra ver basicamente que a coisa vai ficar bem feia. Um minutinho. Aí. Um minuto, gente. Parece que estou tendo uma falha do headset. Pronto. A escuta? Desculpem, o meu headset está ruim. Ixi,
Over there, I hear a voice.
tínhamos uma pessoa.
Please, help us. Please.
What happened here?
I don't know. Suddenly, everyone collapsed. I still have some of my...
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even without the other circumstances, this would be an extremely radical experiment. Those people may have lost their sense of selves.
We should go. No?
Agreed.
Parece que esse doutor está fazendo um experimento que chega ao limite da insanidade humana. Já vi basicamente esse clichê, que já é bem filme antigo. Pra sair daqui, hein?
You're back! Everything okay?
We saw some things that take a strong stomach. Otherwise, we're fine.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me, Albedo. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them open using elemental energy. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale. Any residents who have failed to evacuate in time will likely meet a grisly end.
Sounds like he's living down to our expectations.
Might I ask how things are proceeding on your end?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch once I have a result.
Understood. Stay safe.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. Is this the Traveler's inner world? I was expecting something more vibrant, to be honest. Wait, someone's there.
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look at it with you. I want to know all about everything you've seen and experienced. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here and be the hero everyone says I am? I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions, earning a living, looking after Paimon. It's not so bad. I guess the only thing that's missing is that you're not here with me.
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feelings.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there. Maybe...
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nossa Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character. and a reasonable population density.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield. Conria, perhaps.
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune creates. Anything that has existed in the past, I can now recreate. You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear getting answers that you are not ready to learn. But this is not for me to judge. If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable relationship. In a moment, you will be...
Oh no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into... Oh? Gone as quickly as it came.
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the other side and destroyed you. This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were exceptionally brave. Excellent work.
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where he is.
What is this endless darkness? I can't see anything, even though my eyes are wide open. What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little peek into your mind.
Could it be Nefer? How did she do it? Did she use something as a medium to connect to me?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. It would have been nice to capture the spy. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment you closed your eyes, time seemed to grow. A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again. But only for you. No one else was affected. I dare say this is something only a god.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have god-tier powers.
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. Clearly some finesse. I hope you're not angry with me.
You could have frozen me for millions of years.
Millions of years? I wonder if you don't understand. If I had you sit here for a week, the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Tevat, it is ordinary human. Their lifespans are so... Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different.
Alien?
Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you into a slave. You have been treated most unfairly. I can change that. I will grant you special privileges and give you back the status you rightly deserve as a descender.
I've entered the past 3 times at this point, but I still have so many questions. For instance, beyond each point being further back in time than so far, but it's more than that. I'll keep this question in mind as I can.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry.
The cannon. That's right. I was at Silver Moon Hall and I sensed an and right after that...
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself.
I wonder if I could try to prevent it, but how would I do it? What can I...
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make it in time. He's using the Kuvaki shield, like I taught him. Is he going to use it to block the cannon's beam? He's strong. I'm sure he can manage. But the force released when the beam impacts the shield might lead to collateral damage. He's the island. The Frost Moon Scions will be exposed to lethal levels of Kuvaki.
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak...
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me. There's no time. I have to make... Oh, Frost Moon. Oh, great land. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more!
Ninguém de apertar o botão.
Did it work?
Hey, wake up. Hey, did you hear me? Columbina, I said wake up, now!
Oh, good morning, Sandrone.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually. And could you kindly not use my quarters as your personal nap room next time?
But I feel so safe here. And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it smells lovely.
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass tea?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more frugal existence than the Fatui.
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. I had a little free time today, so Rosaline will be here shortly, but if you really can't wait, I guess you can... Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating! Did the Frost Moon Scions not teach you basic table manners? Or did the rules not apply to you because you're the high and mighty moon goddess?
These are so tasty.
Of course they are.
I was worried they might contain traces of machine oil.
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. Why did you leave your old home and join the Fatui? I mean, I'm sure their food was awful. But there's gotta be more to it than that.
Well, life there didn't go...
What were you expecting? You're a god. Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink. How bad can it be?
Well, Would you help other people just for free food and drink? The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic. Lord something Fisher.
The Lord Artificer. Ugh, some people can't keep their mouths shut.
Oh, Lord Artificer. And didn't he have something to do with...
Narcissenkreuz Ordo.
Yes, that was it. Narcissenkreuz Ordo.
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even if they paid me. I don't even know them.
Exactly. Well, I felt the same way. I did not...
What do you know? We're on the same page for once. In his later years, Alan did ask me if there was anything I wanted to do. If I had any wishes of my own.
Who's Alain?
He was the... You know what? Never mind. You're not gonna remember. Anyway, let me ask you this. What's...
I'd also like the freedom to come and go...
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I? Of course. I dreamed of events. Sandrone, I miss you all back there. I guess I managed to... Time is flowing back. That mystery ally, everyone. I can sense that there isn't much more. What lies at the end of all of this? And... will I...
Como vocês viram, a amizade entre ela e a Sandrone é grande. Mas vamos lá, achamos mais uma memória.
It's getting harder and harder to use my power.
Ai, lá vamos nós de novo.
I'm no match for the abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments.
Bom, agora temos que pegar os fragmentos misteriosos de novo, só que agora sem tocar nos contaminados.
Time to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time. The final night cemetery. Sounds like they're searching for information. Was this my doing?
To expose the true intentions of this Rereer, we need to dive in.
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this inevitable? If I choose not to help them now...
Hope we don't.
They're my friends. I can't not help them.
Ah, então foi ela que fez isso.
And the other one was...
Hey! Another file's moving!
That should do it. Luanatar? You can wait! Luanatar. So she's that familiar presence I've been sensing all along. She's always been by the Traveler's side. But why Luanatar? Is it because she has a connection to me as the Moon Goddess's familiar? That's... I cannot sense any This is likely my It's now or never. Where's Luanatar?
Seeing Anafa and Aino reunited like that sure was hard.
No. Stay calm. I don't have much power left to change things. Think, Columbina. A way back. To where? Do I go back to Moon Prayer Night? And if I return in my current state, what do Tori's action, even if I manage to get back? How can I can't. I have to find some... Wait. Time flowing. Does that mean... I think I know what the I know what I must do.
Speaking of homes, we must already be close to...
But how do I communicate my plan to my friends? Should I write it down here? I need something... Now...
Hey, what was that? I feel like some sort of breeze blew by.
It was I who brought Luanatar into being. I gave up a piece of my own soul to create her. That's why I could sense a familiar power from the moment I entered this space. It also explains why she's been present in every past location that because we have a deep connection.
Hey there!
And the reason why there are no more gates to the past... No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first met. Back then, I was just a little lost dove. I had yet to become Columbina Hyposelenia.
Go on now. We've got stuff to do. There's your...
Hey, you scared it off.
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the Traveler's... Oh, and bring him to the garden where the moon prayer blossoms grow. There's a little lost dove there who will need it. different direction.
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? You could crush people like... Believe me, such a life is but one...
What point is he trying to make? Why would you offer me that?
The creation of a world is the ultimate scientific experiment. A god's laboratory is the perfect playground. But it needs... Mortals are found...
So the condition for... Could I really bring...
Have you made up...
I can't do it. Your playground is no place for me.
You've grown a lot since... Why don't I lower my...
I really doubt I could live...
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read... Why don't we return to my research facility? Your lab... Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing. Now then. A new face. Interesting.
You're still gonna call me Hat Guy after that, huh? I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. I'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? I owed you a favor back in Sumeru. Now we're even. Distracting Dotori was tough. I won't lie. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. Dotori doesn't recognize me. But his segments were originally made based on an... I expect it's only...
So Dotori doesn't recognize Wanderer because he deleted himself from Irminsul. Did he really miss his only...
Why the long face? And I'm not complaining either. Everyone would be pretty stuck without you. It's best you live...
How are you holding up? Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agree...
You don't look injured. It seems that Dotori didn't do anything to you.
All right. Rescue operation complete. Let's head back. There's a lot more work to be done before this is over.
Understood. I will bear the Tsaritsa's decree in mind. I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think everyone else is as immature as him?
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. That alchemist Albedo gave me a few ideas. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazi-Kreuz Institute. René de Petrichor and Jakob Ingold. Alain Guillotin despite.
I thought Alain was like a father to you.
And? Well,
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that...
For all we know, Alain, once you die...
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still have all your limbs?
What does it look like? Way to keep your composure, madam.
Excuse you. I am perfectly composed.
Glad you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right.
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please. Much
It's a laugh a minute.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no additional aid.
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal, but in this case, we had full confidence in...
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke into the energy field.
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed.
Is he back? Is he really back? Traveler! It's really you!
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece! Paimon's been having nightmares the whole time you were gone!
Look at them. You know, once you reach my age...
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet Ino and Anefa would be tearing up as well if they were here.
Varka, I'm not sure Anefa can cry.
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy.
What? Ew, no!
Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. But the silver lining is, while I was being held captive, I learned a lot about Dotori's current capabilities, and what he plans to do with them. Oh.
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No wonder Dotori believes himself to be equal to the gods. Maybe even superior.
Utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandrone has something to share too. Ma'am, perhaps you could do the honors?
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake.
Our next step is to find a way to bring her back.
A place where time flows backwards, with no destination in sight. Surely it must have been created for a specific purpose.
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time, just traveling in the opposite direction to us. The question is, where does that path lead? Or will it keep going to infinity?
We considered that question as well. Strictly speaking, time is not infinite.
Indeed not. Every road has an end.
Nicole! You sure love quietly sneaking in mid-conversation.
I do, in fact. It's something I've always done at our... You wonder what lies at the end, but where Miss Columbina will end up along this road. That depends on where this particular river of reverse time began.
What about the original moons and the moon goddesses? Do they have a beginning too?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the Dragon King Nibelung who raised the three moons into the heavens, and thus were the moon goddesses. They were shadows of the planet, born to... But then one day, they disappeared.
Like I thought. No more paths back to reality. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable this space becomes. They can just materialize out of thin air.
Como vocês viram, a Lune está criada pela Columbina. E agora que o viajante estaria salvo graças ao andarilho, a gente pode avançar na história. E já chegamos em mais uma parte. Por visto, o combate está mais instável. E cheiro.
Is that the ray here of Solnari?
Olha.
I can't believe he survived.
You're the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need. I'm not interested in fighting anymore.
I find that a little difficult to believe.
Yeah. Honestly, so do I. The way you used my own power against me was... It was a brilliant strategy. And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space, I got to see an old friend.
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so long ago now. When I first got here, I was filled with hatred, remorse, and rage. How I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart. I was consumed by the desire to leave this place, but to no avail. This is a place with no exit. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds the moment I entered. But this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body.
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here, before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun.
Tried to?
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became silent for a moment.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head. And then... I saw her.
Her?
The LINDOS. My... former lover.
Never mentioned.
More precisely, Anyway.
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate... What?
You'd like to know how I know? The one who resurrected me said so. Dottore. So that's what he's called. He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in NodKrai.
Moon Goddess?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. If you refuse, I won't fight it. But this is the only thing I desire now.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to the LINDOS for me.
The LINDOS?
Yes, she's dead. But like I said, I can sense that some part of her soul remains here. Far, far ahead.
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this. All I can see is a glimpse of her. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No, not in return. Yeah, I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. I think...
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it.
Is it okay if I get... like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
It's up to you. Love demands honesty. But my relationship with... we hid too much from each other.
I will do my best.
There. The Abyss will no longer stand.
Even though Mr. Dainsleif felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend.
Dane?
He said that you betrayed him, but he also felt great remorse that never
Why? Tell me.
Because...
I know this will sound strange coming from me, but... Don't die, Moon Goddess. I can tell that you're determined to get out of here.
Bem, como vocês viram, a gente achou o Vingador da Lua, mas claro que ele quer ajudar a Columbina a conseguir sair daí. Então ele nos deu uma ajudinha com a energia do abismo. Bom, isso foi a coisa mais tranquila já vista. Agora seguir adiante. E parece que já tem alguém lá na nossa frente. O jeito de correr da Columbina achei bem legal. A antiga amada do Harry, o Vingador da Lua.
Is that the LINDOS? She wasn't far off at all. And yet, they can never meet. Hello, Miss the LINDOS.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
You can call me Columbina. I promise.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's...
better than he was, huh?
Others have had a rough time on his account, and I'm not just talking.
So, things got worse.
Are you sure you wish?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people, but in the end, he beyond that. But I'm sure that you've always been on his mind.
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina.
It's all right. I understand. Well, that's everything from me. So...
Wait. Time flows backwards here. The road ahead only leads further.
I know. I intend to reach the end of that road.
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you won't make it far.
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, and it's not just me, it's this whole place.
I must seem so thinking back. I was suddenly Rerir was one of the Finster King's retainers. With me, I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. At the time, it was only after I couldn't kill the... I'm sure it was a few... But I was simply... I know I'm never getting out of here. But you...
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy that exists here? Based on my past research, I can share what I've learned. I think you just might... Also, the documentation, I have no way of verifying.
Understood.
I'm the one who should be about Rerir.
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true. But enough about that. I wish you... And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rerir? You're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the future. I expect we'll be trapped in this prison of space-time for all eternity. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry. Are you all right, little sister? Have you come from the distant future?
Did the moons just...
The world is a vast and ancient place. On a certain scale, all life lasts for but a fleeting moment.
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the war of funerary flame. The moons themselves...
Am I missing something then? 'Cause the stories say that the moon goddesses were born on the moon. Huh. You're right!
Why do their birthplaces differ?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans detected 4 moons. In other words, 4 moon marrows.
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were detected and positively identified as moons in that moment. In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know how Miss Columbina is doing right now.
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or alive.
But at least she's trying her best to get back to us.
Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And a sore loser, too. We have to... As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore in a straight-up fight. He's much too powerful. That maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. We need to find someone, or something that can stop him before he does anything worse. I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon goddess on our side. I'm not just saying this because Columbina's a friend and I want her back safe and sound. And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked.
We're not giving up on saving her.
Right. Don't worry.
No one's trying to...
So... she's more than just a moon goddess.
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the gang! And you are too, you know.
Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. Anyway, as for... I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem...
Computing power?
You need more energy? No, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power.
That's a tricky problem.
René de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz Order. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly... Ugh, this is so annoying. If I'd... what do we do? You don't. And I need accurate results, not ahem.
Either way, we've done what we can.
Hat guy? Is he hinting that we should talk outside?
Let's go somewhere a little more private. You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah, she mentioned she was planning to head back.
Things aren't looking good for NodKrai. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a chance to prepare for the worst. From what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he wants to see how we're going to react. He'll easily devour everything eventually, so I guess he's in no rush to make it happen. The first false god he made was me. Now it's his turn. Even though my records were erased from Irminsul, Dottore's ideas haven't changed one bit. He once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself into a hungry wolf or giant serpent to devour the moon. Clearly, he began studying the moon goddess's powers long before he even tried making a god. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine authority one way or another. And in the end, he devoured the moon where I failed. In the desert of Sumeru, there is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar. I don't know if it was a real game, or if he was just trying to challenge his servants and citizens in some way. But creating games and setting rules, gods do that as a matter of course. That's the kind of power Dottore craves. Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line. They're better off focusing on defense and hoping they can fend off any threats that spill out from NodKrai. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she will contact the other gods in turn. The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should keep the rest of the world from descending into chaos as quickly as NodKrai has. So on the bright side, even if NodKrai is doomed, your friends in other nations won't be in any immediate peril.
That's good to know. But I'm not ready to give up on NodKrai yet.
There's a word for people who refuse to let anything go. It's called being greedy.
Maybe it sounds greedy to you, and probably naive too. But whatever you call it, that's what gives me the determination to keep fighting. Battles are fleeting, but the will to fight is a long-term commitment. Give up for even a moment, and your resolve will shatter.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to be a savior. I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail, or give up?
Don't take this the wrong way, but Dottore said something similar to me. I guess the Fatui attracts people who don't believe in saviors.
Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really are. After all, I don't owe anything to anyone else here. Only you.
You look kinda worried.
If your arch-nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal, I think you might feel a little worried too.
That's true. Dottore is about to become an omniscient, omnipotent deity. That's gotta be a bitter pill to swallow. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously. I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the point of revenge, but how to achieve it. And as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. If the world's taught me anything, it's to think before I act. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though. So, I am going to destroy Dottore, no matter what it takes.
So, what's your plan?
I'll get to that. First, tell me, what do you think of Sandrone?
Just like Paimon said, she's a friend, part of the gang.
How much do you trust her? This is a serious question. Think carefully before you answer.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values, and she's helped us a lot. If nothing else, she's clearly going the extra mile for Columbina. I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her computing problem. It can be solved, but it will come with a cost.
How much? If I can afford it, I'll cover it.
Sometimes your heroism really backs me into a corner. You know that? Come on, let's go talk to her.
Bom, desculpe a demora. Bom, como já sabemos, o Vingador da Lua, o Harry, parou naquele lugar em que Columbina está e quer ajuda para ajudar a tirar dali. E depois mandar a mensagem dele para a amada dele, que está meio que lamentando o que aconteceu. E os dois não podiam estar juntos, mas é quase um amor impossível de perder. Agora vamos nos encontrar com a Marinette, a Sandrone, depois da conversa que temos com o Andarilho.
Miss Androne, Traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through their things. That was fast. The call only just ended.
Well, you said it was urgent, so we got here as quickly as we could.
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for you.
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved useful after all. If I might ask, what is the end goal for the modified formula you'll be using?
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run into some teething issues since trying to...
I see.
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him. Wow! Go Hat Guy!
But where?
Come with me. Hat Guy? What's...
Hat Guy! Can you hear us? No response. I guess he's in...
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut down. I presume this has something to do with the solution to your computing problem.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down?
Excuse me? How would you know? You
Oh, please.
Where does a mere student get that?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So, tell me, how do you propose to solve...
This world itself is constantly processing all...
Easier said than done. Only Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely...
You should be able to tell that I'm not human.
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems
Conrian, to be precise. Puppets need an energy source and processing power.
You? Do you mean...
The Traveler and I have talked it over. It was built using wood from...
Conrian techno... Are you sure about this?
I can put 2 and 2...
I won't lie to you.
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually talk the...
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, he trusts me. And let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, he lent me his core to use in my formula. I'm very close to finishing my calc. This is what the core looks like.
A silver white branch. It certainly matches the legends told about Ermin's.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right? In theory, he should. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk and make.
I think I know why you called it.
Correct. He said that the only.
He will have our undivided attention.
Aww. On a more positive note.
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a core is completely different, but in the end, it turns out the core was more. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? I have already experienced. Part of me wonders whether I'm.
Sandrone will succeed, won't she?
She will. We all.
That's right. And
Who are you? Call me Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon. Oh, goodness. You recognize me? Columbina. Columbina hyposelenia. Hyposelenia? What a lovely name. It was... friends. Huh? Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize. Do you mean the other 2 moon goddesses? Arya and Canon? Wow, you sure knew a lot. Oh, I guess that wasn't the best question to ask. It's alright. We were prepared for that possibility. You could say we were too prepared. I can't even remember how long my sisters and I have been here by this point. When did you get here? How long has it been? I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever. I see. Are you feeling alright? You look a little unwell. I can hold out a while longer.
Bom, como vocês viram agora o andarilho está dando uma ajuda para nós, para conseguir chegar até Columbina e, claro, acabar com o plano do doutor.
We don't have far to go.
Encontramos com uma outra deusa da lua. Ou melhor,
Don't
3,
worry.
né?
They're both really nice. I'll introduce you.
Mano, é incrível. É só para as 3 mãos da lua. Cada uma tem uma símbolo de uma lua. Tem uma posição diferente. Representa as horas. É incrível, hein? Aí, vamos conhecer.
Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me. It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future. The pleasure is all mine. Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia's power is similar to yours?
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction.
It's fine. You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia. No one can hurt you here.
Could you tell me where here is? Please. I must know.
My dear sister, this is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What? You're scaring her, Canon. No, I'm fine. Please, continue.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain Tevat.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds vaster still.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens, until the day that the first Descender arrived.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we did not reject them at first, nor did they seem to harbor ill intent towards this world. We coexisted in peace. They were like a guest in our home.
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire to change and dominate the world.
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Tevat. All right. Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms to seek power. They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power, to punish the civilizations of the world below.
Only this was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. I did everything in my power.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
So, that's the name the world gave that war in the future.
Well, who won in the end? As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won. Although it came at a great cost. And the world's original master, the Dragon King Nibelung, was destroyed. And what of the moons? Are there still 3
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the Heavenly Principles. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war. So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But you're still here, aren't you?
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's what
our souls may endure within this.
Then I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world. If only we'd decided.
All the more reason not to spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our futures.
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes of secondary process. Scan for moons. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moons all along? Variables. I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons alone be... Wait! I've got it! I've got it! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one initiates secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Get them out of Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Tibet, even after excluding the moon marrows. Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Narrow it down to moons. Why? Why is it still... What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 Moon Sisters?
Yes, it would explain a lot. It would also explain...
In the messages she sent?
The fact that she still...
So you're saying...
Yes, she certainly would... I've been giving this some... This could also explain why Luan...
Sounds like a plot. The question is...
Hello? Listen up! This is extremely important! Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something
truly amazing. Oh, I'm so delighted for her.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight.
I'll keep my calculations going and...
How can the dead moons still live? And Luanatar...
It's hard to believe that
our authority is linked to the most fundamental...
Have you ever tried leaving this prison?
Of course!
It's like the center...
In that case...
Sorry?
There are passages through which you can... Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because part of my soul...
Kuvaki.
You don't know? It's...
Oh. But there is no...
What? Could you show us? Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What?
How curious.
Let alone influence. This is so strange.
Why, Columbina? You're
Yes. You mean...
This sounds extreme. The 3 Moons power...
I know.
Even so, let's say Nibelung constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using... No moon goddess can...
What if...
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do to help...
Columbina?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how did... You don't think she...
Columbina may not talk a lot.
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Reikir of Solnari, and with whom we celebrated Moon Prayer Night. She knows our person, so if she wanted to tell us some— Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples also appeared when Luanatar was born. What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an anchor to the real world? If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past events through her.
Oh yeah! Like when you peeked into Rarer's past through his heart!
Nefer, wait! If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanatar—
Oh, I know. Looking at Rarier's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eyes. Looking this far back into the past, it'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance. This is the—
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said, Yehoda? The day I lose my sight, the cure—
But—
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us. I need to know you'll honor our agreement.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't want some time to think?
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind.
And if—
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying to scare me into backing out?
As if I could ever scare you. I'll assume you—
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's do this.
All done.
Good. Now give me some space. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki, and the sole surviving moon, I think I might know how to get back. Time to go talk it over with them.
Aí, agora a Nefer consegue ver através da Columbina, mas temos que conversar com as tais deusas.
I hope it's not too dangerous. Come on, let...
It seems you have reached a decision. I'm all ears.
Have you figured it out, Columbina? Tell us, how do you plan to leave this place?
I intend to die here, in this moment, and then be reborn in the future with the help of my friends. What? What are you saying? How can the dead be reborn? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. Not a single ray of moonlight. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them? No, that won't happen. Come again? They will find my message. I'm sure of it.
I'm not following. How
It's quite simple, First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean you're a divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, she can resonate with my soul across when the time comes.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Exactly. In the future, where in a similar way. I can...
But... how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even possible?
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered. Her body is long gone, but her soul remains. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact.
So...
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant?
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight, and pour it out. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I would need your help to do this.
Oh, dear sister. You need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnant. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked along. Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Aria's right. Actually, now, I finally get to be the big sis.
Sonnet.
Can
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request.
Oh, no, I was just... You cannot imagine. For the three of us, if your plan can save them, and besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Canon...
Still, I do have one question I would like to ask you before we proceed.
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed...
There was a time when I refused to look upon the world. I believed it was full of... I wished to hide my feelings.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. Promise me this, Columbina. When you return to the future, I'm sure that you know this already, but that is your true home. Give me your hand, Columbina. Aria, Sonnet, you too.
Okay.
All right.
We once were the song sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now we subside, and you arise.
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration, but now the lies have faded, and your
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be with those who smile when they see your face.
Is it...
Yes. We have transferred the authority over all 3 moons to Columbina Hyposelenia. From this moment on, she is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the 3 moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that arose over their remains following our disappearance.
I understand. Sisters, oh, my body. It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving them as we...
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is.
We have one final request, Columbina. Could you use the 3 moons' power to send us back into the real world? Now that we have lost our powers, I doubt this space will seek to hold us further. It's just... we would like to spend our final moments together in the only place we...
Of course. Sonnet. Yes. Don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. But is this really what I should... Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister like you. No. I'm okay. I'm not afraid. As long as... It looks like... this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell to my body too. May it become the moonlight that keeps NodKrai company. So this is why NodKrai was not always home to Kuvak. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And Kuvaki responds to me because... And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul. O power Tri-Lune, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
even allowed to see that? Is anyone? Can you still see? How many fingers am I holding up?
I see 2 fingers, and a look of sheer terror on your face.
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very ends of the world, and yet they remain as sharp as ever. Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma? It seems that even time itself is no match for your medical skills.
Surely you jest, Mr. Flint. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized the immense toll that the ritual would take, and purposely set aside some of her power in the past. There is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth, but it seems that this time, Columbina has shouldered that burden on our behalf.
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, she was clearly so perceptive. Despite being separated by time and space, we're seeing the same possibilities and seizing the same.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now. What?
I'll get you back somehow, Columbina.
Well, based on the information we now have, let's figure out our next moves.
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the situation with Dottore. The civilian population has been moved to safety, so we no longer need to hold back.
Miss Androne, how are the calculations going?
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system, though. Can't have Hatman being powered down for nothing.
There's still a long road ahead. Where should we begin?
Our plan is clear. Time is short, so let's get moving.
There's just never enough time, is there? Time is the bane of my existence. Ugh.
All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the... But I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get...
You were the very picture of...
Yeah, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm...
Oh gosh, really?
Still, I was much... things have never looked bleaker than they do now.
Oh, you think so? Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation.
Hey, don't give me that.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed that.
In that case, this humble human being has a big favor to ask.
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely...
Well, that...
Of course. Well, the thing is, Duran's findings from... It's not realistic to completely... If Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct... Well, anyway, her calculations suggest that our best hope for victory lies in Miss Columbina's... It's up to us to slow Dottore's...
Are you asking me to help you with Bill?
No. When he eventually
Oh.
Well, technically...
You're cashing in on this much sooner than I'd imagined.
Well, yeah. The way things are going, I might not get another chance.
Very well. To tell the truth, Alice and I had already
This is... Wow. Yeah. This is great.
It's been many long... Anyway, night go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your death.
Bom, galera, agora vocês viram basicamente como é que tá a coisa, né? A Columbina herdou os poderes das 3 deusas lunares e agora ela ofereceu seu corpo para conseguir proteger a gente. E agora vai dar nossa chance para o nosso confronto contra o Doutor. Além de que a Nicole deu um poder para proteger essa parte da cidade, com o apoio do Varka. Agora vamos nos encontrar com a Sandrone.
Ah, you're here. Sandrone! How are things going? Glad you asked. You two are about to become the first people to lay eyes upon... Hey! Whatever. Come. Wow! We've never seen... This meter displays the progress of my formula. Once it's finished... What do you mean, deliver? Ugh, you're such a greenhorn. This isn't the kind of formula you solve in math class. Ugh, whatever. I'll share the data with you. There. Now you can...
Wow! Look at that! You're amazing, Sandrone.
About time you recognized my genius. Anyway, that's all from me. You should check. That might sound harsh. I'm kinda...
Aí, ganhamos um medidor. É bem legal que com ele aparece. Aí temos um medidor que está na tela. Bem incrível que não aparece, né? Então vou conversar com nossos companheiros.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter? What are you staring at?
You always address me in the strangest ways.
Yes, and?
Not as such.
Uh-huh. That's my name.
What's... The point is I don't add any...
Meaning what?
That...
Is that how you see it?
Never! Wilma!
Paimon!
Just swinging by to check in on...
Don't worry about me.
And I give my all to ensure our victory. Ah, yes. Allow me to give you... Hold on. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome. You'll...
Paimon will keep an eye out.
I'm glad to hear it.
Sure thing!
Traveler.
Friends!
Fairly well, if I...
Ooh!
To be honest, I am conserving my...
See you get into the zone like this really...
I consider it and rest well.
Thankfully...
Golden Flame. Yes, based on the latest the situation
Albedo! Durin!
Hello there.
Are you well rested?
That's good to hear. As per the plan, as Dotori's entered...
We fought side by side many times. I believe this time will be no difference.
Here they come. That's quite a horde.
As we expected.
Get ready, everyone. Take your positions.
Let's begin.
I'm at the ready.
What a waste of time!
Change plan.
Bom, agora vamos enfrentar os todos que seguem o doutor. Seja mais uma de modo ordem.
Be silent.
Ei, isso aqui não é Game of War, né? Já dá pra mostrar como os nossos oponentes são mais apelantes.
Take too long.
Another one. Night falls. 5. Be silent. You're pretty.
Bom, agora mudando para o outro time.
I'm gonna... That's your job!
Forest, protect us. For the everlasting forest. These creatures cannot stand against us.
Oh, fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
That goes without saying. I'm hardly the risk taker in this group.
Excuse me?
It all falls into place. It all adds up.
Come into being! Witness my great undertaking! Thunder! Element for the end!
That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because as created beings go, bombs away!
Can't hide the truth. How? No more lies.
People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
All right then, dear friend. Bring the light!
Olha, essa luta tá insana. Muito boa, hein? O legal é que, quando estão lutando, o meditor daqui bem está no lado esquerdo está aumentando. Aí, tá rápido. Aí.
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore.
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the subjects of my experiment were to die prematurely. And so, I must thank you all for your resilience. We are no longer on the same level. But you are nonetheless. And in any case, it is only right that before I end your lives, The experiment begins.
Mano, olha isso. Opa! Mano, tem um chefe mais legal do que essa? Não, tecnicamente eu já participei de muitas chefes bem insanas, né? Essa aqui é algo absurdo.
You poor lost lamb.
The first, like an ant in my palm.
Oh, I've been moved inside another space, and it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like the Tory intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Pathetic.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
You cannot face me. Found.
It all adds up.
How dull. In my hand, behold the false moon's fall. Tell me, where will you try scurrying off to next?
Looks like Dottore has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph. No, I shall pray for our victory.
Entropy bends to me.
No more lies. Stick within.
Still collecting data. Moon's remnant.
Eita, sopa. Nossa.
Did you honestly think that would hit me? Entropy bends to me.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
You cannot
It all
face
adds
me.
up.
Found.
to be? A knockoff version of the space Columbina got trapped in? There really is no way out. We'll see about that, Dottore.
My apologies. I had not intended to take your teammates.
Ixi, agora eu tô sozinho.
But you have a choice. Obey and I can release them. An excellent deal if you ask me. Won't you consider it? Me! Be shackled! Bombs away!
Que luta de chefe insana, né?
I'm aware you've been working on some little tricks to surprise me with. My guess would be that you're trying... Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like... But then one day she suddenly decided she would refuse... It's such a pity.
You're not fit to be family to her.
That I can't deny. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the same tired old dramas. And then there's you. You had every opportunity to reach the right... But I maintain that I approached you in good faith. So, I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count to 10 to... 1, 2, 3...
Not in a million years.
Huh? What a pleasant surprise.
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself into thinking anyone's grateful for the chances you're offering them.
Sandrone, but the formula hasn't finished running yet.
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity with the Traveler, and then I see...
Gone to wait.
I said that...
And what makes you...
I was planning on disposing of your little... Is this your life's work? This piece of trash? Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me. Oh, how unexpected. Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really. But I always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Dottore.
No!
And now, you have failed.
Sandrone!
Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to pieces. However keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, her death spells the end of the formula that was... Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. Now, it is time for you to take your place by my side. My count was interrupted, but the second chance I extended to you still stands. Once again, by now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power and authority I wield. Not in the mood to talk? As you wish. You seem less... I'll change the topic to something more... apropos. Objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how she extracted an even... But her inability to trust was her undoing. But regrettably, she was a...
Dottore. Maybe this is news to you, but people can change. Columbina... You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear as day. You're the one who can't trust others.
Is that how you see me? By this point, what can you hope to do about it? It is pointless to fight on. You've already lost.
Wrong. You can't win this, Dottore.
What?
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
The moon will never be yours!
I turn my body into moonlight and pour it over NodKrai. My soul, I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally...
Columbina!
It's been too long. I'm back. Stay focused on the battle, Traveler.
What a touching reunion. Though I personally find myself repulsed by the sight of weaklings huddled together for war. Now, quite finished patting yourselves on the back. Show me how long you can struggle before you
Agora sim podemos estar pra valer.
Watch out, Columbina! He can manipulate space itself!
I know. Wait for the right moment. We'll strike together.
Moon's remnants fall! Pathetic! Entropy.
Wipe out! Go!
Wayne.
How dull! Enough! Quickest, like an ant in my palm.
Okay. Tudo ou nada
Grant you
agora.
the new moon's blessing. The new moon shines upon you.
I am growing weary of your stubborn
It's over, Dottore! Time to pay for your heinous crimes!
No longer must the world cower in the cold night.
Future isn't...
Let the moonlight dispel the darkness. Everlasting as the moon.
Agora! Toma, maldito! Eu tô recuperando um pouquinho de energia.
willfully blind. How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. Useless. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment.
That will never happen. lights up this world once more!
This loathsome world.
No. This world is our home.
No, you're doing it wrong. The moon looks like this now.
What are you drawing, children?
The new moon, Mom. It looks different than before, doesn't it? Also...
All right. I suppose today is a special day after all.
Extra, extra! Get the latest Nasha Express here! Post-disaster report! Nasha Town rebuilt. The voyage begins today!
I knew things would be different.
They say a new moon goddess has been born.
A new moon goddess? Who's saying that?
I guess so. Hey.
Are you a convert now?
Oh, come on. What does it matter?
Come on! We gotta get there early, or...
Shh, keep it down. This is a recipe. Still, anyway, so, chin up, traveler. Hey! Don't poke fun. Paimon didn't think you'd mention it. You have no idea how anxious Paimon was. She was worried. Well, if you really want to show Paimon you're sorry. Okay. Paimon's full now. Huh? Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. Good morning. Morning, Yehuda. Here for... Oh, I've already eaten. Careful there, Paimon. Too much food will make you drowsy. Don't let anyone catch you... Yeah, she'd probably be saying that. True. Well, nothing like... Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly... Really? Probably... I think things will work out, though. Paimon's with you on that one. And... All right. Life's slowly returning back to normal. Were you about to head out? There's still some time. Yeah! We were gonna take a stroll around. Sounds good.
Bom, como vocês viram, a batalha foi épica, não? Com certeza posso dizer que essa é mais uma boss battle que será lembrada. Vamos ver como está na área central, né? Mas, mano, a Sandrone ser sacrificado foi com certeza algo memorável e triste. Mas, no entanto, Ela nos ajudou a despertar a Columbina, que agora abriu os olhos, finalmente. Nossa, coisa linda, hein?
Please accept today's boon. Have a nice...
Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? Or is that Inepa handing out food for the Frost Moon Scions?
Hello there. Would you like a feast of the moon along...
So, what's new, Inepa? And I know too? What are you talking about, Paimon? We're just here to help. Duh.
In the wake of the disaster, it's all hands on deck. We respond at times like these.
And we're using eggs and heating... Inepa! Did you hear that?
That's because it's true, I know. Proposal. If you can resist eating...
No way! Well, that's... I need something to get me through the hard times too. Mom!
Yes, dear. Go.
Excuse me. Could I... She helped us get safely out of NodKrai.
Of course.
But... Oops.
Shall we move to the open space near the center?
Thank you!
Aren't you the better pick for this job? You underestimate yourself. Not at all. I rarely come by Nossa Town. I don't know any of the big shots. But you're much further ahead. You're not seen. There is no question about it. You say it like you wouldn't make... I am most flattered that you think I would. Sigh a little less. That is precisely why I'm sure we all also agree that we would sooner die of deep... My apologies. I am not... Whatever. Oh, it's quite... I'm sure you will find speaking with them... If you say so. I've never... But... An admirable... We have the chance. Yeah. Quite a few familiar...
You seem well rested.
I know no one's asked, but I'm sure you all want to know, so, well, great, but not perfect. Starting to lose my...
I'm sure you had a sneaky...
Wait, how'd you find out?
I'm sure you must be missing Mondstadt after all these years away, Grandmaster.
Yeah, you could say that again. Honestly.
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
I'll...
Here, take it...
Well, it's not every day...
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to...
Mr. Varka, are you for...
I can knight you.
Is he joking?
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League, and to have this opportunity...
Could this person also have been pushed on...
We come here today, having weathered the trials and hardships of yesterday, and having learned from them.
All right, here we go. Uh-oh.
Come on, get this speech over with already.
NodKrai is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future...
Looks like we'll have more opportunity.
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter, given how... Unfortunately...
It'll be all right. I thought you'd approve. Columbina's return. As for the Frost Moon, it is up to...
I like the word... I'm just not as optimistic as you. The Frost Moon Scions should count themselves lucky that they... But NodKrai's a big place, with all kinds of...
Well... unless...
For now, yeah.
What would make it worth your while?
Getting out more than I put in.
Then maybe it's worth.
All right.
You'd be.
Hey, you two! Congrats on all your hard.
Nefer was trying to dissuade me.
Sorry, what?
Your conversations are always the most. Would you two care to join me for some tea before heading to your next destination?
Nicole?
Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. I'm sorry, Paimon. If it's any consolation, let me say that how things are. Perhaps you'll feel better if you focus on the fact.
Okay.
No, or.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Not for the. Just think of this as a general.
You could've. Still, it's never gonna stop being.
Alright, fair point.
Yeah.
Alice just informed me the disruption caused. She plans to wait for things to stabilize. As for me, we have to remain vigilant. I did notice. It looks like just doing my duty. Of course. To give you the full picture, I'd have to start with the. Never mind. Paimon. By the way, you did receive the gifts from the Hexens. They're quite similar to the Protect.
Oh, so that's what kept our friends safe.
Indeed. We went to great lengths to make sure they. I'm so happy they came in handy. Still not fishing for gratitude, by the way. Anyway, I'll contact you if anything else crops up. If not, my angelic you should head to the docks next. Your friends are about to board their ship home.
Agora vamos se encontrar com o restante no cais, nas docas do porto. Mano, com certeza essa é uma aventura épica. Como se a aventura em Natlan não fosse tão emocionante, essa aqui também tem que eu dar os elogios. Foi épica, hein?
You're here.
You're here too, hat guy. Are you
No. I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. We just happened to cross paths at the harbor. Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper, but she's always been very responsible with important calculations. And things entrusted to her.
You always speak as if you know us inside out.
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly hope that's all there is to it. Regardless, you have been a significant help in this matter.
I didn't do anything special. Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible formula and turned the tide of the entire battle.
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hidden the real formula inside Polonia's body. She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running in her system.
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop.
Well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She made a request of me long ago, and the time has come to fulfill it. She said that should she ever fail in a mission, she'd like me to deliver her core and Polonia's to the Fontaine Research Institute. She also mentioned that she had made arrangements for people there to set her affairs in order. Some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to me. I've decided to take them back to the House of the Hearth. For safekeeping, primarily, but also as... However, there is one book among them that I'd like to leave in your care. I'll have someone deliver it to your residence at the flagship at a later date. No, I was specifically warned not to tell her. This is her last wish, and I will abide by it. I can only hope so, but none of us here can know for certain. I bade farewell to She spent a long time. Sandrone's passing has... But Columbina's... She never used to act like this. Huh. After these, Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy by Dottore, who coveted her powers. I shall return to NodKrai to see her as soon as I find the time. I hope that from now on, she too will explore more of the world. Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is only beginning. My ship is here. Traveler, Paimon, we shall meet again. You too, Hat Guy.
What are you still bumming around for? Isn't Columbina waiting for you? I thought today was the day you'd agree with her to go find out the truth about your sibling. You're afraid you won't like...
Don't say that!
Fair point. They say blood's thicker than water. No matter what the truth, finding the truth is important. At least, that's the life... What? Now that Dottore's dead and gone? A little, I get. Maybe I regret not getting to end his life with my own hands. Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. Lesser Lord Kusanali is gonna need help dealing with all the chaos Dottore left in his wake. You should continue with your journey, as you've always done.
So, what should we do now? After all, it hasn't been all that long since we were last apart. And I'm unsure, but if you can't make sense of something... Feel better now? Alrighty.
Só essa parte. Agora vamos voltar com a Columbina. Já sei onde ela está. E já sei onde ela está.
Believe we're meeting out here. We've gotten used to walking over to Silver Moon Hall. Well, you're still welcome to go there. It's just, now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. The older generation, but things are much better with the children. Hopefully, by the time the next Moon Prayer night comes around, you'll do fine, Columbina. You really think so? We were just starting out then, come on! I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born. Oh, that's great! Thank you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time. Well then, are you ready?
Lumine, what happened to our space? It's time to learn the truth at last. Ready as all...
Good. Then let me open the way for you. Where does this lead? To our shared destination. Huh? Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we just met? But while I was inside the story of the time before I was... But... So you mean... Yes. Your spaceship. All this time, it has been the great ruler of the firm... Wait, them? Why would they do that? I don't know. Perhaps your ship contained... Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? Maybe I should have waited until you were on... that would've been...
Take me there.
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that ship, no one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the heavenly principles.
Very well. Rest assured, Paimon. Thinking about the story that we'll find hidden on the moon?
Yes. And hoping that it has a happy ending.
Stories like that don't...
You don't believe in...
I don't believe in endings.
Where am I?
This is the pathway I built between Tevat and the Frost
Nossa,
Moon.
olha
The moon
só
is
esse
very
lugar.
far away from us, so it could be a
Nossa, o
long
ângulo de
journey.
câmera mudou.
After I obtained the Trilunar Authority, I unwittingly saw past events from many of my friends' lives. One was Lauma. She was so young when they chose her to be the Moon Chanter. From then on, the Frost Moon Scions looked to her to bring messages from their goddess. But, for better or worse, I had left Hisi Island before she was ever born. It was not until much, much later that she met me.
I think it's for the best. Because of the way things turned out, you had the opportunity to become friends.
You're right. In that sense, I think we were both very lucky. Oh, and about that mage, Nicole. I only recently learned that she has lived in Tevat since the time of the Three Moon Sisters. The Moon Goddesses always had a good relationship with the angels. I suppose our friendship continues that tradition. And then, there's Sandrone. I never knew that much about her, beyond the fact that she was created by someone called the Lord Artificer. She, too, suffered for a long time before joining the Fatui.
Então, Sandrone não é uma garota, era uma boneca. Olha só, ela com os seus guarda-costas.
How I wish I could talk to her again. Even if only to hear her say nasty things to me. Also, I saw your siblings' story. I'm afraid I didn't see much. It seems that she rarely came to the surface, where the moonlight shines. But I did notice that back when you first set out on your journey, she would often appear nearby, gazing at you from afar with a guilty look in her eyes.
Lumine.
Let us speak no more of the past. I probably shouldn't reveal so much about my friends. It's not my place. Let the moonlight carry us forth. We are very close now. After this, I'd like to bring some Kuhenki to the moon as well. If they're willing, of course.
What about your other friends? Will you bring them to visit too?
Certainly. But I'll need to tidy the place up first. This home hasn't received any guests in a long, long time. I remember writing something similar with you on Moonprayer Night. I believe it was called...
Dodoko's whirligig.
Yes, that was it. You asked me if I was afraid to return to the moon, and I said that I was. The idea that I had gained something precious, only to lose it so quickly. That frightened me. But I'm not afraid anymore. Besides, this time, we're traveling together.
Nossa. Chegamos de até onde é possível.
We're here. Over there.
Olha só como é selvagem. Nossa, parece a terra. Que louco. É o que eu tô vendo. Mano, eu tava esperando por esse grande momento.
Our spaceship.
It's huge. I suppose that the moon is the only place one could hide it. It'll be all right.
Huh?
The way you feel in this moment, I went through it too, on Moonprayer Night. The door was right in front of me. Solitude for me once meant living a life in which even I was absent. But that night, solitude meant throwing away the life I had gained after me.
Columbina.
Go. Retrieve the part of your life that was once lost. Trust me, you will lose nothing by doing so. Look, Teyvat is right there. All of our friends are down there, waiting.
You're right. Thanks, Columbina.
Finished?
Yeah. Why did you take your eye mask off?
Well, since my return, I've decided to... Besides, I've always wondered how Teyvat looks from the moon.
And what do you think?
It's beautiful. I could spend a whole day... What about you? What do you think of the truth you found? I haven't looked at another person's expression in a long time.
Keep this up, and it won't be long before you give Nefer a run for her money.
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm much more used to sensing what's going on around me with Kuvaki.
I read the spaceship's flight logs. I always assumed that this was my first time in Teyvat. I thought that Lumine and I must have been hibernating in space for centuries on end. But the logs show that our spaceship flew over the skies of Teyvat once before.
Flew over? So you did—
No. The ship barely came to a stop before flying on again. After that, it continued traveling through space for a long time. Some of the data is corrupted, but I suspect that it kept flying for it was only after that that the ship made a When Lumine found me, could this mean that she left the ship long before I did? Maybe even during our—
Are you alright?
Yes, I can feel that the truth is coming together. I remember Lumine telling me that when she first arrived in Conria, she could not— So this might be something that even she doesn't know.
Here, I made some space for you.
Oh, wait, there's one more thing.
What is it?
Wait here a moment. Hey, Columbina.
Is that?
An old one, technically. It's been in a cabinet inside the ship this whole time. It's a matching pair with Lumine's. She always liked this set more.
Huh. I don't think there's a huge difference.
Really?
Yes. It's still the same you.
Oh.
Traveler.
Home is wherever Lumine is. Yes.
Would you change your answer if Teyvat changed appearance?
I don't know. The truth is not what matters most to me about Teyvat.
When I was first born, I longed for a home. And when you get something before you're mature enough to— I thought that a home— But you and your friends taught me what—
That's because your friendship matters to us.
But after journeying to the— Now,
I'm sure your friends are—
In fact, I intend to make the same choice today as I did back—
What do you mean?
Well, I've given the Eternal Moon's Marrow to Lauma, and the Iridescent Moon's Marrow to Arlecchino. And now, I shall return my Kuvaki to NodKrai again. That it make—
Wait, but—
I won't. Not this. I am only returning to— Oh.
For me?
Yes. Come close.
Ó, um novo talento para cada um dos poderes. Só que do elemento Cyro ainda não tem.
What was that?
I lifted some of the restrictions this world placed on you.
My power. Thank—
You're welcome. I see you as— Here. This flower is—
Isn't this a moon prayer blossom?
Yes. I'm finally discovering the joy of giving.
Hey. What are you thinking about?
Why don't you take a guess?
I don't think I'll get it in one guess. But I'm sure—
That's kind of a sneaky— Down into that, but on the moon. The haze that once— I don't have a lot of— Next, To start with, I want to stay here just a little longer. After that,
These clothes bring back so many memories.
the journey goes on. Like I said, this is not the end. I don't believe there has to be an end. Oh. In fact, it is home to quite a wonder. I sensed the... I also recommend the Korolievsky troupe in Snezhnograd. They give performances quite regularly, and entry was free for Harbingers. In fact, maybe that's because the Tsaritsa herself has never acknowledged, nor accepted that power. There's Regrator, the Rus between them. I noticed that but I wasn't particularly interested, so I tended to keep my distance. Once things settle down in NodKrai, I'd like to explore. You've told me so many stories about the other places you've been to. It would also help me learn more about the journey that has made you into the person you are today. Okay. It shall cast down its true...
To Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. This preamble is such... I trust that Dern has a... The good news is, as for the Fatui, not counting the Damselette, aka the Moon Goddess, we found ourselves allied in this instance with both the Knave and Marionette. As ever, we find ourselves better off for making... in a short while... Wait. How am I meant to surprise everyone if I tell them in a letter that I'm heading home? Okay, I will begin sending the expeditionary team back home in... I hope they won't gloss over the details of my many heroic deeds. I think of Mondstadt daily. P.S. The honorary knight went above and beyond this time. P.P.S. Please be extra nice to Klee for the foreseeable future. Whew. And that is... And with the moon shining down brighter than ever...
E com isso completamos o arco NodKrai, finalmente. Nossa, essa foi bem longa, hein? Mas valeu a pena. Mas essa roupa nova do viajante até que achei bem legal, hein? Bom, galera, hoje vou terminar a live aqui, mas quem sabe voltamos futuramente para o jogo. na 6.4, que será a última versão do jogo no PS4. Especificamente agora, como vou ter que avisá-los que 8 de abril deste ano, os servidores da versão de PS4 Genshin Impact vão ser encerrados. Então, recomendo que vinculem sua conta no celular, no PC, ou, caso bastante queiram, vincular através do PS5 ou do Xbox SX, pois são esses dois consoles da 9ª geração e também PC e celulares mais potentes é o que vão dar continuidade à história. É muito triste mesmo. PS4 vai perder um bom jogo por culpa da hipocrisia da Sony. Mas acho que é o destino, né? Bom, galera, vou me despedindo aqui de vocês e espero vocês numa próxima aventura no mundo de Teyvat, que será a última. Meu obrigado, fiquem com Deus e descansem bastante, né? Para não ficar sobrecarregados. Obrigado, valeu.